Hello and welcome back to EGMG's YouTube channel. We are Iris Grove Management Group and we serve the sanitary process industry with solutions, services, systems, and supplies. Today, we want to take a look at CESCO Magnetics, who will protect your product and your processing line. CESCO has been a leading supplier of sanitary grade magnetic separation for the food and beverage, the personal care, pharmaceutical, and many other industries for over 60 years. So how is a CESCO product going to protect your processing line? Well, there are benefits of using CESCO products in your manufacturing plant or your processing plant. CESCO magnetic separators remove the hazards of unwanted ferrous and work-hardened stainless contaminants from processing lines. These are the types of contaminants that lead to product recalls, the big no-no we don't want to hear. So you are protected with CESCO. Now, they capture very fine particles as small as 100 microinches, basically a hundredth of an inch, that sometimes can pass undetected through electronic metal detectors. So when using CESCO Magnetics, no electricity is involved, no moving parts. These magnetic separators are CIP-able. They're easy to install. They're built to last. They're built out of 304, but they also can be built out of 316 stainless steel. They can run at pressures up to 750 psi. We'll talk about that specific model in just a few moments, and are available to process up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit, depending on the type of gasket you use inside of your CESCO magnetic separator. We're going to discuss the MAGTRAPS first. There are a few different models and a few different classifications of MAGTRAPS. You'll see the table A at the top there with some different classifications. We are going to take a look at the models 115, 120, and 125 first. So on the left-hand side, these magnetic separators are typically used when processing fragile solids, such as your fruit preserves, your cooked meats, your cottage cheese products, or sinewy products, and they can be placed either in front of pumps and screens or mills to protect the equipment from damage, or in front of your fillers to ensure product quality. So models 115, 120, and 25 are going to be for your kind of solid, chunkier, hard to pump products. Now, the MAGTRAP model 115 is going to work for line sizes 1.5 inch to 2 inch and the 2.5 inch to 3 inch. The MAGTRAP model 120 is going to work for your 6 inch line sizes, and the model 125 is going to work for your 1 inch to 2 inch, your 1/2 inch to 3 inch, and your 4 inch line size. Now, on the opposite side, the right side, you have models 110, 130, 135 AS, EC, UF, 145, and 170. These magnetic separators are typically used when processing finer products such as beverages and juices, or even batters and chopped foods such as your custards, your pulped fruits, vegetables, even jellies, your minced meats, any of those kind of thinner sauces and soups where you're doing some syrups. These are going to be products where you can place the MAGTRAP in front of your pumps and screens and mills to protect your equipment, or in front of your fillers to protect your product quality. Now, the model 110 is going to be for your smaller units, kind of like your processing lines that are smaller, from the 1/2 inch to 1 inch. This is the micro model 110. Then we have model 130. That's going to be for your 6 inch line size. Your 135 is going to cover 1.5 to 2 inches, 2.5 to 3 inches, and then 4 inches. For the model 145, that's going to cover your line sizes from 3/4 up to an inch. And then model 170 can cover line sizes from 1.5 inches to 2.5 inches. And we'll talk about model 170 in just a few moments. Now, mounting these units, you can do it in quite a few different ways. They can be mounted vertically, horizontally, or even sloped, and in those positions without affecting the capture and hold rate. For your CIP systems, without a sump, it's better to have those separators mounted vertically. So with the CIP system and there's no sump, mount them vertically, okay? With that model 170 we mentioned, let's get into a little bit more detail. This is going to be your high pressure MAGTRAP. It's going to remove the ferrous, nickel, work-hardened stainless from your high pressure processing lines. Model 170 MAGTRAPs handle your oils, your liquids, and slurries that are running at higher pressure. Now, still, with your Model 170 and the high pressure lines, it's easy to clean. It requires no electricity. These are USDA approved units. And this model specifically is ideal for those scraped surface heat exchangers and other applications where pressures exceed over 200 psi. They may be mounted in any position, but mounting them vertically allows for the unit to fully drain. Now, for applications under 200 psi, you're going to want to go back to those previous models we mentioned: 115, 125, 135, and the 135 CE. Even that micro MAGTRAP will work as well for processing under 200 psi. Now, it does have a max temp range there. If you're working with an EPDM gasket or a Viton gasket, you can use the Model 170 at up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Next up, we have the CESCO Mag Bullet here. They introduced their new Mag Bullet as a magnetic separator for dry free-flowing products. The CESCO Mag Bullet is designed with a cross-sectional areas that are nearly equal to the line in which they are installed. This means they can be installed in virtually any position without really having a product dropping out of suspension and reducing the separator's ability to remove that metal trash. You're not going to have that problem with that cross-sectional area. So they're equal to the line size and really can be installed in any position. You can kind of see that in-depth look on the right-hand side there. Now, there are a few other inline separators that you can use when working with different types of processing lines. First up, we have the CESCO magnetic duct separators. They are typically fitted above baggers or beneath blenders or hoppers or mixers, where free-flowing product kind of cascades over the tiers of magnetic tubes or step plates. Now, the separator protects downstream equipment from damage and ensures product quality of your end product by removing that metal trash. Again, even if it's too small for those electronic metal detectors, the mag ducts, mag plates, mag grates can all pick that up. Now, speaking of mag plate, CESCO magnetic plate separators are typically placed in open or enclosed chutes or ducts or conveyors or even spouts. They're going to be above or below conveyors where they are used to protect, again, downstream equipment, but also to ensure product quality. Now, with the CESCO magnetic plate separators, they are magnetic on 4 and 5 sizes and are designed with a magnetic trailing edge that's going to capture and hold trash until you're ready to clean it, rather than allowing it to be kind of be brushed off and returned back into the product flow, which you don't want. So it's going to capture even on the edges. Now, many competitive magnetic plates are only magnetic on their face, which means their trash capture rate is going to be much lower because they don't have the edge capturing like CESCO does. Now, CESCO also manufactures stepped plates. So a little different than the middle picture. You can imagine a step plate, and that effectively doubles the trash capturing capacity, and still it can be similarly sized to fit in your line. Now, lastly, here on the page, the third picture is the CESCO magnetic grate separator, and they're typically fitted to bag dump chutes, ducts, hoppers, and sifters, where the product, again being processed, cascades over multiple rows and tiers of magnetic tubes. So some example applications might be spices that are kind of free flowing over, sugar, flour, dried fruit. Side note, my favorite, bacon bits, pasta, nuts, and popcorn. CESCO magnetic grates protect, again, downstream equipment and ensure product quality. These are easy to clean designs. So for applications where large accumulations of trash take place, we recommend easy cleaning designs where the captured trash can simply be wiped off with a simple push-pull motion. Okay. So now that we've gone over quite a few CESCO magnetic separators, there's still more to learn about. So come back to our YouTube channel and check out more CESCO magnetic products. So in the meantime, if you are interested in a product, would like a quote, or just have a few questions, feel free to contact us today, reach out to us, and we'd be happy to help. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.